Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Ryan Dins, and I'm just going to make this very quick video to show you why Algorand is at a very key area and what could happen from here. Basically, if you've been noticing, we had a breakout right here, and if you saw my past videos, I called the breakout, and I bought some here, and I did sell some here. Fortunately, I missed this big candle. Happened so fast, but I got stuck with a little bit of bags. I rebought here, but what's happening right here is we have a very key area of resistance right here. So the reason I made this video is just to explain to you what is the scenarios of what's going to happen right here. This needs to break past here. Ideally, if it goes to like $2, then it might bounce around this area for a little bit. The other scenario is it hits this resistance and then kind of falls back and plays around this area before testing it again. But right now, you're going to want to look at that area, and the area is really about $1.80, like pretty much exactly. This one's like 185, but yeah, 180, I would use that as the mark, because if you look here, it has been playing around that area for a little bit. You see it right there, like 180. Here's exactly 180. Come on. So yeah, it's hitting like a lot there. Boom, boom, boom. So it did break it a little bit. But then it pulled back like immediately after. So everything's going smooth right now. I think it's gonna kind of do this a little bit and then end up going back to $2. But $2 is another big area of resistance. So we want to really get above that $2 mark before we can start seeing big like a big deal. Because if you look at this wedge pattern that I made before, if we readjusted it for what's going on here, you could see what's going on there. And yeah, obviously it's not as perfect as the other wedge pattern was, but I mean, I guess you could do this. Like, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, you always want to like adjust your charts to see what the price has been bouncing in between, because what cryptos do and stocks, they bounce in between the two levels before they make a move. And then if they make a move south, it just tanks. If it makes a move north, then it flies up. So this happens 80% of the time. Doesn't happen every time, but a lot of people do very in-depth technical analysis, but I just do this and I see profit. Like, last year I made like 700% gains just doing this. You want to be smart. Like there are other things you use like Bollinger Bands, but like it's in the Bollinger Bands. See, another way, just a little quick lesson here is like when you see something come out of the Bollinger Bands, that might be a good time to sell. And like, you could rebuy there, sell, rebuy there. Look, perfect buy. This Bollinger Bands on the 4 hour, but on the 1 day, like right here, it's very obvious, breaks out there, very obvious that like it's a good time to sell, which is why I did sell there. I don't stare at the charts all day, which is like why I said I missed this candle here, but you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, I mean, I think it's looking good. I do think it's looking good, because if you want to go full-time trend, if you want to look at the trend from here, it's bullish. It's been bullish. It never really, plummeted below this for too long. So especially with the technology, real use cases, this is one of my biggest bags. I got a lot of algo. I believe in the project. So that's all I got to say. And thanks. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace out.